Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's a big day because I'm going to be expanding the print farm here and also tackling some of the much needed organization within my office. My office has gotten a bit out of hand, and with new printers and inventory piling up, I thought this would be the perfect time to make everything just a bit more functional. First, I'm going to expand the shelving unit, add some new printers, and take on the clutter in a way that hopefully lasts this time. So let's jump into it. As you can see, it's gotten, let's say, a bit chaotic. Between tools, filament, inventory, and the printers themselves, I've basically maxed out my current setup. Also, it's loud in here with all the printers running, which makes watching TV in the adjacent room almost impossible without cranking the volume way up. So I'll be adding a set of doors to the office to cut down on some of that noise as well. To get organized, I'm going to start by expanding the shelving unit from 6 to 8 feet long, meaning that this standing desk is going to have to move. So let's do that first. Alright, now the fun part. Let's move all these printers and disassemble the shelving unit. To maximize this wall space as much as possible, I'll be expanding this shelving unit from 6 to 8 feet, and there's really no easy way to do this other than taking everything apart and essentially starting over. I'll be using these 8-foot rails, and I figure I can fit about 12 printers on here across 3 levels with some room at the top for some storage. And as I assembled this, I can't help but realize that it was about a year ago that I was making a video of setting up this initial print farm in the first place. I couldn't believe that I had enough business to keep 6 printers running almost 20 hours a day during peak times. Fast forward to today and things are still going really strong. Strong enough that I bought a few more printers and had a few sent to me to test out, increasing my farm by about 50% overall, and hence the reason I need to expand. And really quick, let me show you this tip. For the shelves, I'm using 3/4 inch MDF paired with strips of weather stripping to hopefully further dampen the printer vibrations. And you'll notice each printer gets its own slab, further isolating the printers from each other. This was a tip that I picked up from Travis over at Shop Nation, so again, thanks Travis. With the shelves in place, it was time to load them up with the printers. And you can't really see it from the video, but I have a small number sticker on each printer. I placed them in numerical order from top left to bottom right, and this just makes it easier for me to recall what printer I'm sending a print to if I were to be out of the room and can't see them directly. Might seem obvious, but every little thing like this helps, especially the more printers you have to keep track of. So this thing does fit right here. It's really tight, but it's almost like it was meant to be. The only thing I don't like is all this kind of like wasted space. Like I could store stuff down there, but I think what I'm gonna do instead is take these legs off of this desk and then turn this and stand it up on its end, but that way I can stack some filament in here, and then I can also put the AMS unit on top of this, and it should line up right about that area, so then it will work well with this 8th printer right here. So yeah, I'm gonna take these legs off and show you that. Now, this was another nostalgic moment for me as I disassembled the standing desk. This was my 9th video that I made on this channel, and I was just a young guy learning how to do all this, and honestly, I still am learning. But it was great to repurpose this desk, even if it's only for a little bit. As you can see, I've got the UPSs lined up on this middle shelf, and I'm going to hook up 3 printers to each UPS, and so I'm going to do that vertically. So these 3 will be on this one, these 3 will be on this one, and so on. But you're probably wondering, like, what are you talking about? There's only 2 stacked vertically. Well, I've been sent some new printers to test out, and I'm gonna unbox them and put them on this bottom shelf. So let's do that. Like I mentioned, I've also been sent 3 printers from FlashForge, which I'm currently testing out, and I'll have a review video on those shortly, so be sure to subscribe if you haven't already if you want to see that video. Like I mentioned, I'll be hooking up 3 printers to one 1500 VA rated UPS just in case there were to be any power blips or outages. And besides one small blip, these really haven't been put to the test for an extended period of time. But I'd rather err on the side of caution and have them than not. And just like the first time, I added some light strips to each of these shelves. You get some shadows once you have all these shelves in place, so this bit of added light just makes it a little bit easier to work on a printer or maybe add a spool of filament to the back of it. And if nothing else, it makes this wall of robots look pretty cool in my opinion. When it comes to inventory and storage, I needed to take advantage of as much height as possible along this wall. So to start, I have this bin full of partial rolls of filament, and next to that, on the bottom, I have some spare parts for all these printers, and on top of that, I have individual items that would typically be part of a set, but sometimes I only sell one piece of a set, so I'll keep those items here. Next to that is a bin full of shipping supplies, so like tape or little poly bags or maybe some shipping labels, anything kind of like that. Next to the shipping supplies, I have some items that aren't sold as frequently, but I still need to keep some extra inventory ready to go so I can ship them out quickly. And then the rest of the space is just more shipping supplies, so mostly boxes and some more poly mailers. Along the bottom shelf is where I keep all the new rolls of filament. Speaking of, recently I've been switching over to coax filament, made right here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. They make super high quality filament with plenty of types and colors to choose from. Best of all, if you use my affiliate code DW3DP at checkout, you'll receive 10% off your order, you'll support an American brand, and you'll be supporting my channel in doing so. It's a win-win-win. Once again, that's DW3DP at checkout and you'll receive 10% off your order. And you'll get some really awesome filament. Lastly, before I was sent these printers to test out from FlashForge, I was going to use the rest of this bottom shelf for inventory storage. So I need to come up with another plan for that.